Ever wondered how to make your HubSpot workflows smarter, not just automated? Branches are your secret weapon. Hey, my name is Jasper. I'm a certified HubSpot consultant, and today I'm going to show you how you can get the most out of branches in HubSpot workflows. Most people create workflows that treat people the exact same way. Same emails, same timing, same logic. That leads to generic experiences, lower engagement, and missed opportunities. Now, you might be asking, how do I send different emails based on what a contact does or doesn't do? Or how can I route a lead based on the country that they're in, the lifecycle stage that they're in, or their interests? Let me share my screen and show you exactly how you can do these things. So the first thing we want to do is, of course, go to automation and then workflows. And right here, we'll go to create workflow from scratch and we'll create a new workflow. So this first step here doesn't really matter as much, but this is where you would set the different filters on how a contact gets enrolled. For now, let's just say that they need to be part of a list, which is actually right here. Let's just say it's this list, just for sake of the demo. The specific thing that we want to talk about here today is branches, which you can see right here. When we click this, you can see that we have 3 different options on how we can branch this workflow. The first one is one property or action output. So this is perfect for when you have one specific property, and based on that property, we want to guide contacts to a different part of our workflow. Then we have the and or logic. This is when we want to do more advanced filtering of the different contacts that go into this workflow. For example, say if we know the email for the contact and they're in a specific location, then we want to go to this part of the workflow. And then last but not least, we have random distribution by percentage. And this is something that, for example, you can use if you want to A/B test something and see how people react to 2 different parts of the workflow that you would have there. So first, let's have a look at this one property one here. One great example here is if we look at the lifecycle stage. So we'll click lifecycle stage. And then I can already select to create a separate branch for each value in the property, since this is a drop-down select. When we click next, all of these will be pre-filled. We can click save, and we get all of our different branches here, so we can create a different experience based on the lifecycle stage that they are in. So that is for the first part. Now let's say we want to customize this further for anyone who is a lead. We'll again click on branch, and now we want to go a little bit more advanced with this and or logic. So an important thing to notice here is that it will check these in order. So if the contact doesn't match this first branch, it will then check for the second one, and so on and so on. And if none of the criteria are met, it will go into a branch where none of those criteria are met. So that's an important detail to keep in mind here. So now let's create a more detailed approach specifically for anyone who is in the lead stage here. And let's say for this first one, we want to make sure that there has been engagement and they're located in the US. So we'll do US and recent email engagement. Then here we go to country, United States, recent email activity, last marketing email click date, less than 30 days ago. So now we have US and recent email engagement. Then we'll do another branch and we'll say UK and recent email engagements. Then we will do one for the rest of the world. So in this case, we'll say country is known. This way we know that there's at least some information in the country, but it will not be the US or the UK because those are the ones that we already went through. And then we'll still check for that last marketing email click date, and that's less than 30 days ago. And then if none of these match, we'll go to the non-met branch. So we'll save this. And now we can see that we have these different branches here, and we can tailor our email specifically for recent engagement contacts in these specific regions, and then one more like catch-all for the rest of the world. But this allows you to tailor your emails more than you would normally do and just get everyone through the same workflow, basically. So another great example would be when somebody submits the demo form on your website. You could check if they already have previously been qualified. If that's the case, you can immediately assign them to a sales rep if they don't have a contact owner just yet. And you can also check the locations at that point to see if they need to be assigned to the US sales team or maybe the EMEA sales team. These are all great ways to use branches within HubSpot workflows. So let's say that we want to include one quick A/B test here. So we'll go to our US and recent email engagement branch. Then we'll click on branch, random distribution. We can assign it a 50-50 distribution in this case. And then we can add each email in each of these parts of the workflow. If this video was helpful to you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more HubSpot excellence, and let me know in the comments if you try it. And if you want a video to watch next, you can watch my video, The Ultimate Guide for HubSpot Workflows, right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.